episode 7. Pixelated Perspectives, episode 7. We back, brand new week. You know,
Mm-hmm.
What's up, guys?
so what y'all currently playing? What y'all got going on?
I'm
Call
gonna
of
go
Duty,
first
man.
because I finished Cyberpunk. It's done. Or it took me like a
Finally.
month and a half, but it's done. Yeah. It was sick. I liked it a lot. That DLC's my second favorite DLC ever, honestly.
Did you 100% it?
Nope. Nope. Because it would have taken. You want to know why, actually? Because I locked myself out of 2 endings in the game because, like, halfway through, one of them is like you have to pick 4 random pieces of like dialogue, and if you don't do it perfectly right in that moment, you're locked out of it. Even though the conversation ends the same way. So I don't know. That annoyed me. But and then the other one, I locked myself out of like when you're in that burning building and Johnny's like, "Get out! He's dead. You're gonna die." So I just dipped, and no, apparently I could have like stayed and saved him. So, but outside of that, I think I wound up with like 62% of the achievements or something. So I'm happy with it. It was a really good game though.
Did
And
you
now
do every side
I have.
quest?
Yeah, I did all the characters, like all
I
the
was about
side
to say,
characters and
'cause I
everything.
don't know what you was doing for 120 hours. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I did. I mean, I think when I looked at the end, I had completed like 150 missions or something in the game, and there were things I didn't even do. That is a big game for sure. And now I'm playing Doom Eternal, and it's fucking amazing.
You
I
played it
love
before,
it
though,
so
right?
much. No, I hadn't played Eternal. I played 2016,
What?
and then like the old Dooms I actually finished for the first time this year, and now Eternal. Yo, it's so good.
The way you talk about
Oh my
Doom,
god, I'm loving it.
guess you been beat that game.
No, man, it's like I loved Doom growing up, and then my gaming history got real weird for like a decade. I didn't really play much, and then now I'm like getting back into it over these last like 5 years or so. But so yeah, I'm finally getting into Eternal, and it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, I gotta finish that on Game Pass. I think I'm like halfway through it. But all right, what you playing, Steve?
Okay.
I've been picking up Blue Dragon again. I've been playing through that on Xbox. Started Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Blue
3
Dragon,
today.
Red Dragon.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that's kind of what I've been playing. I'm gearing up for my Game Pass binge. It's gonna be the next month or two. Nothing but games out of Game Pass. Because I got a pretty big library building up now of stuff that's come out that I want to play. So
Yeah.
I just don't know what to start with.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. Dungeons of Hinterberg. I also played a few hours of just to like get under my belt. Very cool game. Very, very cool. Sorry, go ahead, 29.
No, I'm gonna try that game too. What is? Oh, it's a new mention in this book. I'm playing everything right now. I'm playing that college football. I'm playing Flintlock. I'm about halfway through that. I played Tekken this morning. Of course, I played SBC Chaos, SNK vs Capcom. I'm playing a little bit of that. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just playing a little bit of everything right now. I'm trying to fin.
So how's NCAA?
I mean, I like it. The Dynasty mode is real good. The gameplay is good. It's mad arcadey though. You can't tackle a person on that game for shit. People, you try to tackle somebody and you just bounce off of everybody on that game. It's crazy. But if you play it like just offensively, just like a fun football game, it's perfect.
Yeah, I've been playing that too. I've been playing that the last few nights.
Oh, really?
NCAA.
Have you guys been doing that like RPG mode? Get blocked by any girls or anything?
Bad.
I stopped playing it after like 20 minutes, bro.
It's not really like that anyway. Really, it's just like every week you have a certain amount of energy that you can spend, and you just basically say, "Oh, he's gonna study," or "He's gonna
I got you.
do leadership stuff with the team," or whatever. You don't actually
the way people was talking about it, I thought it was gonna be very I thought it was just gonna be like some shit
RPG.
I thought it was gonna be legit. And it's just a bunch of menus.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's just a bunch of menus. And like the thing is like when you're actually in a game, it's kind of annoying because, like, okay, I made a quarterback, but you're a college player, so you don't get to choose the plays. So like the coach will be like, "We're running the ball," and you're just handing it off and watching the play.
No.
So like I can't even imagine what it's like if you choose to play as like a wide receiver or something. That's got to be annoying.
Yeah. I made a cornerback, so I'm basically watching the whole game until we on
Right.
defense. Get in the game,
Yeah.
make one tackle, and then I get subbed back to the bench, watch the whole rest of the game. It's just like, bro, I ain't
Yeah.
playing that.
They
I
don't
wish
give you like an option to skip to your plays, like skip to. They used to have that in some older
I mean, yeah,
sports
you can
games.
skip to it, but it's just like it fast forward. So you just looking at this screen that just fast forwards.
Right.
So it's just like,
I mean, I wish they had designed it to where you could still play the game like a regular game. Like you control the whole team as the player.
Right.
But then
At least give an option for it.
But then how your individual player performs could help, progress your character. But like it was kind of annoying.
Did that though, you would just feed your wide receiver or whatever position you're playing like constantly, bro.
Of course, I'd be passing every down. I think the first game, even though my guy went to Auburn, and even though it ran the ball a lot, I think my guy so what's cool about it is as you gain more coach trust, they start letting you pick more plays and like do more stuff as the quarterback.
Cool.
So like by the third game, like I was able to pick more passing plays, and I think I threw like 11 touchdowns in a single game or something like that. Like I was just like bombing it every time. So that's like amazing. Yeah, I mean it's fun. I think I like the dynasty mode better, where you're a coach instead.
Yeah, that's what
and you're just playing as a team.
The gameplay is I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's definitely the best football game in a long time.
Oh shit! Do I gotta get this game, man?
It was funny because
they got the trial on EA Play, right? Do Game Pass?
Do they?
Yeah, if you have Game Pass, you can play it. Yeah, you can play for 10 hours. I played an online match. I played an online match yesterday, and the guy fumbled twice, and he rage quit in the middle of the match. I was winning like 20. Was it 20-8 or something like that?
See, I'm not gonna play online. I'm not gonna put myself through that because for me playing the game for so many hours, I understand that you cannot stop nobody in this game. You just can't. Look up the tackling on this game. If you got a wide open hit on somebody, you hit them, you will just bounce off them, they keep running. And it'll happen like 3 times over. It's an offensive based game, so like
that's probably really fun.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't even play the game really on defense. Like I just control alignment and try to rush the QB. Like the computer hit trucked him and made him fumble and he rage quit. So like, I was like, I'll take it. I got an achievement for beating a school that had a higher tier than me in that mode.
That's amazing.
So I was like, sweet, I'll take it.
All right, so,
I love it.
Stalker 2 got delayed. So how does this impact the fourth quarter for Stalker 2?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it's a game that's been highly anticipated by the people that are really following it. I think the only issue is just the holiday season's always busy. So it has that risk of being kind of forgotten about in the midst of everything else, and not just other stuff from, Microsoft's got, Avowed coming out, Indiana Jones is coming out in Q4, I think.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's coming out in Q4. But I mean, I don't know. There might be enough genre separation there with the Stalker.
There's also Star Wars coming out. Like, this is a busy season.
Yeah.
Coming up.
So I mean, fatigue, man, between Indiana Jones, Avowed, Call of Duty, Stalker.
And like, we don't really know what Q1 has to offer, but I would almost say just go ahead and delay it to early Q1. Like, give it the best opportunity to get, as much, eyes on it as possible. But I mean, at this point, it may just be a thing where it's like, we just got to get it out the door. Like, we can't keep delaying.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah. Like, I almost feel like, if possible, at this point in the year, if I'm going to delay, I'd want to go right into the next year, because like it's always a little bit lighter early on, So I don't know.
And for me, like if Avowed is out around the same time, like I already know what I'm choosing. Like I'm not going to play. Like I'm playing Avowed. Like I mean, I would play Stalker over Call of Duty.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, a Call of Duty campaign's only going to be like 5 hours long. So like I played it for 2 hours today. I'm already halfway through it. So like
super
this one was like really low effort apparently. It looks really good though.
But I mean, anyway, Warzone with some objectives, bro. Like it's just the Warzone map with random objectives. It's super low effort this year.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean, just with everything that team has been through,
right.
It makes sense that it's getting delayed again. They haven't had exactly the most normal development process, but I do worry about it getting lost in the shuffle holiday season games. So
Yeah, I can't blame them or mad at them or anything like that. But
no.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of hoping for the best. I'm gonna buy it just to support them regardless, and I'm definitely gonna play it at some point. So hoping for the best for them. That's all really.
I just hope Microsoft brings something out in September. Because right now, with so many games like that, we don't know exactly when they coming. Like Indiana Jones and Avowed don't have a date. I would hope that they don't release all them games in November, or
Right.
or December. But
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, they may not care about that kind of stuff because Game Pass doesn't, there's not a, there doesn't have to be a choice that a gamer has to make where it's like, I'm going to buy all three of these games came out at the same time. I'm going to buy one of them right now. I can't buy all three in the same month, but you could say I can go ahead and install all of them and then just play them through as I get to them. So, I mean, like,
kind of,
I still think there should be separation.
Yeah,
but,
sorry. It comes back to the question of, like, I still don't really know what Microsoft or Xbox considers a success for a game. Like, if they're not worried about sales and they're worried about engagement, like, what does that mean? What does that look like? Because I feel like there have been some games that were people interacted with that they felt like didn't do well enough, or things that kind of like didn't do really good at all, and we don't know what's going to happen with them. But it's like a new kind of paradigm for them, and I still don't really know what to expect out of them for what's considered successful or not.
that's a good question. I mean, it's hard to tell, man. It's hard to.
But I mean, the games also are for sale. They're not just on Game Pass. So,
right.
I mean, I would hate to think that they're going to release all of these games on top of each other. That would be pretty dumb. But it's Microsoft. That's kind of what they do, right?
So, right. Yeah. Exactly.
Make dumb decisions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Absolutely. What do you think 2099? How do you feel about it?
About what, Microsoft?
No, about Stalker.
We know how he feels about Microsoft.
I mean, I never played Stalker before. The first one didn't interest me at all. It looked boring as shit, so I never played it. But I'm gonna try this one just because it's on Game Pass. Other than that, it would probably be a skip for me.
Oh really?
But I'm interested to try it though. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm definitely gonna give it a chance. This one, the graphics look pretty good. They've been working on it for a while, and plus I just want to support the team. So if I try it on Game Pass and it's good, then I'll buy a physical on PS5 just to have on the shelf. So we'll see, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for them to drop something, man. Because right now,
I hate the way you said that. I hate the way you said that.
Say what?
I hate that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it on Game Pass, buy it physical on PlayStation. Man, get out of here.
A lot of people do that. I'm actually one of the older Discords that I'm in, and I've got a few friends in there. They try a lot of games on Game Pass and then buy them on Switch. So I mean, there's a lot of people that do that. They use it as a trial service.
That's basically what it's become, pretty much. I mean, if you want to be real about it, it's like a demo service to me. I go when I want to try Madden. When Madden coming out in a couple weeks, I'm gonna go on Game Pass, try the trial on EA Play.
You know what I want? And I don't know if they've ever done this before, but I was sitting there thinking, like, you should be able to start a player in that career mode in NCAA and take that player to Madden in the NFL, like get drafted.
They've done that every year. That NCAA.
Really?
Yeah. It used to be able to import it.
See that's cool.
You could do it this year too.
You can do it this year. That's good. They should do that.
That's awesome.
That's pretty badass.
All right, so Concord post-launch, everything will be free. Levels, characters. Honestly, I mean, the same thing was true for Suicide Squad, and nobody cared about that. So I don't see why they would care. This would really make a big difference. In selling Concord, but
it's a little different, right? So with Suicide Squad, you still have. I mean, it's a $70 game at launch, and then it has a paid battle pass, which Concord will not have, I believe. The progression rewards. Yeah, I'm reading it now. Hundreds of items to customize your free gunners, which you can earn just by playing the game, completing jobs, and leveling up your account and characters. Cosmetic, they don't implant gameplay, and they include outfits, wearables, accessories, as well as weapon skins, charms, victory, defeat poses, and drop-in animations. And none of this will be paid. So, like, I mean, I don't know if they don't have any cosmetics or something you can buy with real money, but it doesn't seem like they're going to have any, like, recurring monetization, which is unexpected from a hero shooter game. So, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Helldivers have a battle pass?
Well, so it doesn't have a battle
Oh
pass.
yeah, it's got that. Yeah, yeah.
Each season you can unlock a new war bond, and that's permanent, which is something that Halo does. But that's more so just like you unlock this thing that then you can spend war bonds on to unlock gear, and that does have like guns and stuff that are more powerful. So, I mean, in a way, you could say it's pay to win, but it's just really pay to unlock, and then you can buy it with progression. So, um, I don't know. I think it's good. I mean, I don't know that it really matters for this game. A lot of people already seem to have their minds.
Yeah, let's be real, bro.
Set
This
up.
shit cooked, bro. We ain't even gonna be around this
Yeah.
shit cooked. We ain't gonna be around the bush, man. Listen, I like the game a lot. I think the game is great. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play a lot of hours into it. It's fun. The graphics
Yeah.
are good. I like the maps. You know, that kill confirm mode is fun. You know, the characters. I like everything about the game, but it's cooked. It's cooked. It's not going to sell. It's going to do bad, and it's a waste of fire.
That makes me feel so bad, man. That sucks. That makes me feel like if it's a good game and like, I mean, you could say that they're doing this free stuff as a way to like try not to fail. Like I get that, but it is cool that they're doing it for the consumer. And if the game's good, it sucks that it's gonna kind of be like dead on arrival. I keep saying it, but these are the kinds of games, man. They're perfect for subscription services. That I really believe that. Like, especially when you have those really big live service games that everyone wants to put their money in. That's the exact way to get people to play your game. Is like, don't force them to buy it. You know what I mean? Make it available. But alas, I don't know. That's not going to happen. But if it's really good and they're getting cooked, I may buy it just because I feel bad that a good game like that doesn't do well. Like that would suck.
I think it's a combination of, for one, the timing is horrible. Right now, you got Marvel Rivals doing crazy numbers, and everybody's saying it's pretty good that played it, and you know, other shooters and stuff out. And then I feel like this game probably was going to be a lot bigger than it actually is. I feel like they probably cut that shit in half once they scaled back on all of the live service stuff. Because when you look at this game, all the cutscenes and stuff, and even like in the credits when they said it had PvE, I really feel like this game at some point they had a campaign plan for this game. I really feel like that, but I feel like they had to scale it back once Jim Ryan got out of there, and they cut back on all the live service stuff. So it's just unfortunate, man. Bad timing, and then it comes out right around Star Wars and Black Myth Wukong and Madden. Like it's cooked, bro. It's cooked.
I think it's gonna have its audience. I mean, I don't think it's gonna have.
It's gonna have its ponies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm buying it on PC, so there'll be at least one of us.
Yeah, I just hope that we'll be able to find games for like the first 2 months. That's all I hope, man.
What? Sorry, how much is it again?
$40.
$40. And that's the thing, like people complain. They're like people complain about the price. I'm just like, it's $40. Like Overwatch was $60 on console.
Wait, they're complaining that it's 40?
Yeah. Overwatch on console.
$70 games? What are we talking about?
Was $60 freaking dollars. Like on PC, you could get Overwatch for $40, but they made console owners buy the Origins edition for $60. And like that game had even less content and loot boxes. Like, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. The shooting in Concord feels way better than Overwatch. The only thing I'd say Overwatch has is that their characters seem a little bit more creative and iconic and easily recognizable. Like,
I mean, that makes sense though, because it's older too, right?
Yeah. But even at launch, it kind of had like an iconic, like
different
that Blizzard, that kind of Blizzard, you know, quality
plus,
to the characters.
I think that it's bad timing because it's releasing right now in the land of the woke and DEI and all of that shit going on. Everything that people release, if it got a fat chick in it, is woke. You know, if it got an alien with a half cut and a bang, is she's the girl power lead and all that. So it's just bad. It's just bad timing, bro. If Overwatch came out today, it probably would get this. A lot of games would get the same criticism of being woke and all that BS. But it's just a bad time, man. Especially with the Grum Vengers, man. Right now, like you can't win pretty much. It's cooked.
Yeah.
Y'all coming back to Helldivers?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to play a little bit. I've kind of fallen off of it because my friends aren't playing it anymore. So
you ain't fucking with the same, yeah.
is a good
I
game.
I feel like he
it
just
was
needs a
fun.
squad. He needs a squad to play with. That's why he probably played solo, and then he was
No,
like,
I
"I'm
didn't play solo. I
dying.
played with a friend.
I'm
I played with a
dying."
friend, motherfucker. Uh,
What
it's a
friend?
cool game.
Your friends are right here. What friend?
Right. I'll give it a try,
Um,
man. Like we used to play it when that game first came out. Me, JD, and Speed Free played that shit every night. But then eventually the problems, like just over and over and over and over, the problems were just too apparent, bro. And we just stopped playing it. We fell off of it.
It was cool. I liked it. I played for a few hours that day. I never once turned it back on.
Oh,
and
man.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it, and I fell victim to FOMO, and that was it for me. But no, I'm not going back. Not again.
Come on, bro.
Fool
You
me
gotta play
once,
one session.
shame
One
on me.
session, bro. One session with us, bro. Just one session. Just check out the new
I can do that.
content. We just play because I'm only gonna play one session. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna play for about an hour. I'm never touching it again.
All right, I can do that. I can do that.
All right,
I
we're
can
gonna
do
do
that.
one session. Bet.
All right.
SNK Capcom. Well, obviously y'all ain't playing it because y'all look. If it don't come to Xbox, y'all boycotting the game. That's how y'all operate. So, I ain't even gonna ask y'all. Y'all playing it.
They have
Wait a
PS5
minute,
right there.
man. Yeah, I got my PS5 right
That
there,
don't.
bro.
It don't matter. If the game not on
What?
Xbox, it don't matter if it's multiplayer. If it's not available on Xbox, y'all gonna skip it
It's not
true.
available on
I was gonna skip it either
Xbox.
way, motherfucker.
because y'all bots. That's why.
Due to incompetence.
I was gonna
Alright.
skip it either way, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in SNK and Street Fighter, but I will get Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Yes,
or the
100%.
Marvel Capcom collection, either on Steam or on PS5. So if it doesn't have crossplay, I'll probably get it on PS5.
I don't think it's gonna have crossplay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if it doesn't have crossplay, I'll get it on PS5 because I know you're getting it on PS5,
Mhm.
and my buddy here in town, he's got it on PS5, or he's gonna get it on PS5. So, but yeah, if it's got crossplay, I'll probably just get it on Steam. That way, I can play it on deck.
Man,
There you go.
SNK versus Capcom, man. I have it on Dreamcast. I never played it, but after playing it last couple of days, I understand why it was the redheaded stepchild. I understand why nobody ever talked about this game and why it was the one that people just didn't play. Because it's a fun game. It's good. I'm on there smoking people every day, but it is the weirdest fighting, and it's broken. Like, it is the most broken. Like, literally, they have characters on this game. One character, Athena in particular, she has unblockable supers that don't require the super meter. Like, literally, you could just spam the super over and over and over, and you can't block it. It's nothing you can do. It's completely broken. Like, they literally kept it. It's just weird. And then the Capcom characters, some of them are just useless in that SNK engine. Some of them are just horrible. Bison is a joke. Balrog, like, some of these characters just don't belong in the SNK engine.
No.
It's like, some of the shit is just bad. It's weird. It's got like 4 stages. It's got the same song plays over and over until it burns in your head. It's just a weird game, man. It's fun though, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
probably
Capcom
not
versus
good.
SNK, which is what people really want. A Capcom versus SNK collection, but
Right.
shout out to SNK, man, because they've been the red-headed stepchild anyway all these years. When you talk about fighting
That's
game
true.
companies, people talk about NetherRealm, Capcom, and Namco. But SNK been around, and they've been profitable for as long as they've been around. Well, I ain't going to say that because they had to sell the company a long time ago. And now they doing pachinko machines and slots and shit. But, they still around, so shout out to them, man. Shout out to SNK, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. SNK. Yeah, so let's switch gears. So what's one franchise that y'all want to see revive? I brought this up because I was watching. Sometimes I watch this Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver like documentary because that's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So I just watched that and just reminisce and all that stuff, and it just got me to thinking like it's got to be some. And I know they posted a poll after they got sold to Embracer. Asking people what they wanted to see. I mean, obviously, Embracer is dog water, so I don't have any hope that they're gonna do anything. But
Yeah.
this is a lot of franchises that are dormant, especially with Embracer. So, what would y'all like to see come back?
Obviously, aside from the Legacy of Kain series, because I agree with you 100%. Like, dude, a modern one of those would just be so amazing, dude.
Yeah.
amazing. But aside from that, the one I always go for is Bushido Blade. I feel like a modern version of Bushido Blade, can you imagine how good that would be if they like nail the sword fighting for competitive fighting games and just like to play with your buddies? That would be incredible. So that's the one I always go with. I would do anything for a new.
I think that was the
Bushido
first
Blade.
game where you can go where you can transition the stages.
Mhm.
Because I remember playing that with my dad on PS1, and we would start on the beach, and then you just keep scrolling, and then you would go into a dojo or something like that. You cut off a person's arm, and it changes the whole way they play. That game was great.
Great game. I think that a modern take on that could be unbelievable. So yeah, that's my pick.
Okay.
All right, Steven, what you got?
I've got a few actually.
All right, let's get it.
I've got a few. So, Legend of Dragoon. They never did anything with it after that. After the first one. I don't know. It's like my favorite PlayStation game, period. So I would really love for that to come back. Time Splitters.
Oh yeah, that'd be
If
good.
y'all ever played Time Splitters? I used to play that on my PS2, creating maps and stuff and playing against bots. It was always fun.
I believe that game got canceled recently. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think they were working on bringing it back, and it never came back.
Yeah.
Let's see. X-Men Legends. A new X-Men Legends would be awesome. Champions of Norath. That's another SIE game from the PS2. It's like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, isometric action RPG. Killzone and Resistance. I think would be
everybody
awesome
want them games to come back.
If PlayStation had its own shooter again, that'd be great. Golden Sun. There hasn't been a new one since the DS game. Dead Rising hasn't had a new game in a while since the Xbox One launched.
Well, if people support the remake next month, I can see.
Yeah, you might get something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a like Age of Empires, StarCraft style game in the Star Trek series called Star Trek Armada. That was one of my favorite games as a kid, and I'd love to have a new one. So those are my.
Speaking of, I mean, StarCraft could be another really good one.
StarCraft, StarCraft 2, Warcraft itself. Like ever since World of Warcraft, they just decided.
Yeah,
no more Warcraft.
But like the numbered ones, you mean, right? Like the single player Warcraft.
Like Warcraft 4, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be sick. Warcraft 3 was so much fun.
Yeah, the RTS, not the MMO.
Oh, Quake, man, Quake. I need a new Quake. Yes, I need a new Quake.
Well, we've got Wolfenstein. We've got Doom.
I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. With you. I'm saying Quake's their only IP FPS.
It better be next, man.
That they haven't brought back.
It better be next.
No, they need to bring back the GOAT. They need to bring back the GOAT. My boy Duke Nukem, man. Listen, I need a new Duke Nukem.
That shit, bro. That thing would get canceled so quick today.
I don't know if it would.
Nah, bro.
It would bury him, bro.
Listen, the anti-woke crowd will love that game today. I'm telling you, it'll fly off the shelves.
The Grum's Avengers, they would buy 2 copies.
Wait. No, do Duke Nukem, but make it a woman. And
my god! Don't even put that in the atmosphere.
With the jaw, with Duke.
Yeah. Reverse the entire narrative. She's just like going on about dicks and stuff. Like just like that would be hilarious. Do you guys?
Yeah.
Do you remember Hexen? Either of you?
I know
it was a game. It was a game in the like id engine, but it was like medieval. You could do spells, you could do swords, stuff like that. It was a really cool game. And it's the one that everybody always talks about because Phil Spencer wore that shirt one day when they were talking about bringing back old things. And it's a really cool game. So
another lie from Phil Spencer.
He didn't say he was doing it. He didn't say he was doing it.
Liza P.
He wore that shirt. He wore that shirt for a reason. All right, don't tell me he just wore it for no reason. He just happened to grab it out of his t-shirt and blazer closet that morning. All right, like get out of here. He knew what he was doing. Right?
Yeah.
The thing is
also
about
any Justice League game. Sorry, go ahead.
The thing about Duke. Whoa, hello.
Don't start. What the hell?
Freak it out.
Yo, it's always Sammy. Yo, what's wrong with him, yo? It's always him every week, bro.
What is going on?
What is he doing? Is he getting hacked?
We mentioned the anti-woke crowd. They must be.
I fixed it.
There
I
we
fixed
go.
it. Very impressive.
Sorry.
Sorry.
As soon as he said something about Phil Fencer, he got fried.
Right. It was me anyway.
Oh,
No, the problem with Duke Nukem is like I don't know how you do it in this climate. Like
That's what I'm saying, man.
like either way, like regardless of the side, the the progressive or the anti woke side. I mean, like because I remember playing Duke Nukem Forever, and
that was my game, man.
When did that game come out? Oh
It had
god,
to
I was
been
definitely
like 07 or something. No,
I was definitely in my like no, it was. Hold on, let me see.
What do I have?
I think it came out
2011.
It came out in 2011, yeah. So, okay, so I was like 22 or 3, something like that. And I thought that was the funniest game ever. Like, I mean, we were playing Capture the Babe every day. Where it's not a flag, it's a woman in a bikini, and you throw her on her shoulder and you smack her on the butt. And I'm like, you can't do that now. Like, imagine, just imagine. And like, to me, it's just a video game. So it's like if you don't like it, don't play it. But you know how it is with discourse online now, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like we thought it was the funniest shit ever. Back on the 360. Us and all the immature men in their 20s playing these games.
Sure. Yeah.
But I just don't know how you do that now. I mean, like, it would be.
Yeah, you're getting cooked no matter what you do.
Yeah, and like. Yeah, I mean, even Stellar Blade, which appeals to that group or whatever, they found something to go to war about with it. Anyway.
Yo, what was it? It was like they added a piece of lace to something the girl was wearing, and they melted down.
Uncensored Stellar Blade.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it would be entertaining, I think, if they tried to do a new Duke Nukem. But I feel like I feel like that character just is of the past and likely won't. Yeah. Be something beyond like when the Duke Nukem 3D ports came out and stuff like that.
I got another one actually. Now that I think about it.
Oh, he on goddamn Embracer. Yeah, he ain't coming back.
How about like Elder Scrolls? It'd be really cool to see that dormant ass franchise come back, bro.
If he'll stop talking.
Fucking, I mean, technically, yeah.
They got a new game coming out. Let them.
He's not wrong. It's been like 12 years.
I'm
gonna be fucking feeding. I'm gonna be in hospice care. They're gonna be waiting for me to die when that game comes out, bro. I can't. I'm sorry.
My prediction was I think that it will launch with the new Xbox in 2026 or 2027. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something drastic if it doesn't. I think lose my shit.
And it's definitely gonna be a multi-platform launch. 100%.
I think so.
I think with Elder Scrolls and Bethesda's IP in general is that it just takes them too long to make a single one. So like by the time they get done with they did Skyrim, but then they did Fallout 4, then they did Starfield, and now they're finally getting back to Elder Scrolls.
They did 76 too. I know that it was like a different team, but still, that team could have fucking started the next. I don't give a shit.
You know the main.
You want the Fallout 76 team to start Elder Scrolls? That what you want?
Somebody working on it. I want somebody working on the game. Even if it's just laying the groundwork.
That game would have been ass if they was over there working on that.
So my point really is just that I think at this point, I think that Bethesda's engine. I don't think you can make an Elder Scrolls game in a different engine and it still be Elder Scrolls. Like people bitch about Creation Engine, but there's something intrinsically.
That's true of any BGS game. Yeah.
Intrinsically special about a Bethesda RPG in their engine, buggy as it may be, that is going to be hard to replicate. I mean, we've not seen. There are no games like Skyrim.
Right.
Period. Except other Bethesda RPGs. You cannot tell me there's any game out there. Okay, Dark Souls spawned a whole subgenre, but no one's been able to make a Skyrim-like or an Elder Scrolls-like or a Fallout-like.
I don't think... my problem with their games, and you guys know I liked Starfield much more than either of you, but my problem with...
a whole lot. Y'all probably like it the same.
I didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay.
He called it mid yesterday on the timeline. I almost blocked his ass, but...
Did I?
You said something like that. It was close enough, motherfucker.
I think I said it was. I said it was all right. I said it was all right.
Yeah. But my problem is I don't want the next Elder Scrolls game to come out and then have not changed how combat works in that game. Like a true overhaul. They need to find a way to make that combat feel good and fun because melee combat.
Right?
What's that?
I said, you know what company's making the game, right?
Yeah.
I don't like
I
where
mean,
this is going
I-
already.
I th-
I'm just
think
saying, you want a new system, you know who making it.
they're-
So I don't even know
they're-
why you asking for that.
Bethesda's combat has improved significantly since Oblivion.
Yeah, it needs to feel different.
Skyrim was much better. Fallout 4 was way better as far as gunplay, like playing the game, than Fallout New Vegas or
shit, I
Fallout
fried
3 was.
it, man.
So like, I think those things have improved enough. I think they just need to work on reining their scope in a little bit to deliver a more, impressive overall game. Because like my issues with Starfield were really more about, how segmented the world feels, all the loading screens.
My
Right.
favorite
I mean,
thing
I
about
think-
that game
you
was
know.
the gunplay. That was my favorite thing about
It was
game.
good.
I thought the gunplay
it was really
great.
it was good. I think
So-
I think also I want to see them like overhaul side quests, things of that nature. Like there's so much you could do, even just with like Daedric weapons, right? To get each one of those. I know they do like these little quests that are fun, but you could make that feel so much better. So I think the writing also. I loved some of the faction quest lines in Starfield, a couple of them. Some of them weren't so good, but I thought for the most part they did a really good job with that. So I'm hoping that like we see an evolution of all of that for the next game.
Well,
yeah.
and like past games had a lot more factions, and
Mhm.
like they've kind of gone towards this, and it's kind of the same thing with most of the modern RPGs, where they design the game to be 100% completed in one playthrough, right? And I don't really like that. Like I liked in Morrowind that if you join the Fighters Guild, you can't become the Grand Master of the Mages Guild
What?
too. Like, because why would you?
I love that.
I know
I
you
love
do.
being able
I
to
know you
complete
do.
it in one
But like,
playthrough. That's perfect for me.
but like from my point of view,
I
and
know
for
what
a
you're
lot of people
saying,
that-
like
and for-
continuity of the story. Yeah.
and for a lot of people that like RPGs, like Bethesda's RPGs, it's about the world. It's about how
Mhm.
immersive the world feels. And like being a guy that wields a battle axe and armor, that's the Grand Master of the Mages Guild who can't even shoot a fireball. It's just stupid. It doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Like it does.
I know,
It doesn't
I know.
make sense. And then so in Starfield, it's like if I side with the pirates, but I can still join the space cops. Like that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Like, and it breaks it for
Well,
me.
they
where it's
kind of
just like-
mitigated it, right? Like that whole Crimson Fleet storyline is supposed to be happening on the low, right? Like people aren't supposed to know that all of that's going down.
Yeah, but the Vanguard knows and the Free Rangers know. They know what went down there. They know that your player.
But it's like tiers.
Yeah,
Not everybody.
I
It's
don't know.
need to know basis, bro.
yeah. You just become a little. It just becomes a little bit too much. Where like, I feel like choices should have consequences. If you decide to
I
side with the
agree.
pirates, then that should be your choice. And I mean, I don't necessarily think the game should be broken to the point where you can't ever
You're
go
locked
to the main,
out.
the main cities anymore because they arrest you on site. But there should be some consequence to saying like, hey, because
It would
this
be
was
cool. Sorry.
this was an undercover operation and you betrayed us, but it wasn't public knowledge. So you're not going to be arrested on site or whatever, but you're not welcome in the building anymore, and you can't join the quest to do Vanguard quests and stuff like that. That's where I feel like there should be if there's
Do you
not
think it'd be
consequences
cool if they like did it so that like let's say you do something like that, you piss off one faction, like a quest line of you having to redeem yourself in
Yeah.
their eyes, like that could be cool and a good
That
way
would
to
be cool.
mitigate those kinds of things.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. That could be something. But like in Skyrim, you can become a werewolf and a vampire.
I know.
Like, I mean, it's dumb.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, I'm not like really playing those games to feel like it's real life,
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like I can suspend my belief to a degree for
Right.
that stuff, but
Well,
I
and
know what you're saying.
I think some of us come from that kind of RPG background of, like I didn't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I always enjoyed RPGs for that, being able to like be in this other world for a short time,
Yeah.
like and play out that fantasy. So I mean, like things that take you out of that and feel more video gamey, even though obviously it's a video game. I think just weigh on some people more than others. So, and that's kind of something I'd like to see Bethesda go back to is a game that has,
What I would
So-
like to see Bethesda do, and I don't want to break up the happiness, but
I
I'm gonna
knew
say
it.
it. I'm gonna say it.
All right.
For me, I can only speak for myself. What I would like to see Bethesda do is make a game that actually feels good to play. That's all I ask.
No,
The
I agree.
world is beautiful, the quest, the freedom, but just for me, if the movement sucks and the combat sucks and it just sucks to just move around the world and do anything. I don't care, and that's why I don't like Skyrim. I don't like Fallout. Them games to me just have horrible gameplay, and I may be alone in that. That's fine. Them games suck to
I don't
play.
think you're alone at all.
They just don't feel good to play to me. So I just want to
don't
make
think
a game
you're
that
alone.
feels good. And Starfield was a step in the right direction to me. It felt good to play. I felt good. Everything else around Starfield was kind of lackluster, but it felt good to play. So if they could just keep making games that are good to play combined with the quest lines and the structure, then I think it'd be perfect.
That's perfectly fair, man. I totally agree. That's kind of what I was getting at too. With like, I want to see a real overhaul in combat in their games. You know, like I want that to feel a lot better than me just like flapping my sword around all the time. You know? Wait, I have a question. 2099. When you play like a BGS game, do you typically play third person or first person?
I play first person because when I play third person in games that give you an option, the third person always feels worse because you can tell that it's intended to be played in first person. So like when I played Fallout 4, I switched a little bit and then I just locked in the first person because it's like the third person still feels like you're in first person. So it's just like no point.
I agree 100%. Yeah, like, I think that was another thing they did improve in Starfield, but like, it would be cool if they gave both of those options like the same amount of love. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you could make third person feel really good, then it brings in a whole nother group of people who may not necessarily like first person games, and apparently there are quite a few of those. So, but yeah, hopefully there's a real evolution. They really need it, I think.
All right.
I thought Steve was about to say something.
Awkward silence. No,
I thought he was
didn't
about to
have
say
anything
something.
else. I kind of.
So have y'all played Shadow of the Dam? They announced that remaster is coming out.
Oh yeah, I was making jokes about it because it's like hella remastered.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Shadow of the Dam, hella remastered.
Nah, but it's like, you know, Californians like hella.
Yeah,
remastered.
that's funny.
That shit's hella remastered, yo.
Yeah.
No, I have not played that.
Oh!
I've never heard.
Yo,
of it
I'm about to
before.
end the broadcast, bro.
I had never heard of it before.
Why? Wait, what's going on?
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster branding scene at San Diego Comic-Con.
Dude, don't lie to me. Don't lie. That's not funny.
Why
are you trying to hurt me? Why are you trying to hurt me all the time?
Bro,
what'd I do?
It says 1 and 2 remastered Crystal Dynamics. Oh my god. If this is real, if they really doing this, bro.
We won.
I thought they were working on Perfect Dark. Are we ever gonna get that game?
Fuck Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Fuck that game.
Is it a bad time to say I've never played Legacy of Kain?
No.
Man,
a lot of people haven't played them.
The way Sammy's face just went from smiling to dead ass serious.
Bro, wow.
Dude, yo, if you ever catch Steven, do you have like a PS1 or even a PS2?
No, I have a PS3.
But
I can play. I mean, I've got a PC, so I can play anything.
I love Soul Reaver, but that first Blood Omen game is so good.
Bro, that's the one I want to play so bad, bro.
Oh, it blew my mind. I might have an extra copy actually. Let me know. Let me see if I have it. I'll send it to you. It's so good. It's so good. Definitely, if you ever feel like going back and playing an older game, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain was sick. I would love to see them give that love too, but like, yo, if we're getting Soul Reaver 1 and 2, that's not day one. I will move to wherever that is being made. Like,
I'm telling you,
need it, bro.
I need that shit.
Man said day 0, bro.
Day 0, for real.
I want that game.
We won, dude. We won.
They gotta announce it though. I'm not gonna get too excited, bro.
I know. I will, but I know. I hear you. Oh man, that'd be amazing.
There's some other news that just broke. SAG-AFTRA video game voice performance actors are going on strike at midnight tonight over AI. We're not going to consent to a contract that allows companies to abuse AI to the detriment of our members. Enough is enough. That's a big deal right now. It's going to get worse. Big.
Yeah,
like AI is really bad. A lot of really bad stuff with that as far as like,
it's because AI is also good. Like it's in so many areas of our lives that we don't think about. But yeah, it can be used to disenfranchise people, like working people.
Honestly, I hate it. I hate it so much because you have to scroll through like 10 AI articles now when you search something. Facebook now.
As soon as you Google something, the first thing that comes up is an AI answer. You got to scroll past it. Yeah.
and it's always bad. And then like on Facebook now in the comment sections, there's always this like AI thing about what are the commenters saying, and it's like an AI thing of like what the people in the comments are talking about. And I'm just like, dude, this
It's
is
on
like
YouTube too. It's
like
on YouTube too.
we could be spending the resources for this to feed the homeless and give them places to live,
Sure.
but now we're gonna build
But
power plants to power AI to trick you into thinking that's actually
I mean, yeah, that's
like
true. But then you also think about like
right.
a game like Spider-Man 2 cost $300 million. You could pretty much end world hunger with the money that it took to make one video game. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but when you look at it that way too, it's like, you know, that's a developer, that's a product. You know, the money they make employs people who then
Hmm.
lead their lives and raise
Of
children,
course.
and you know, so like AI feels a lot more like useless to me. Whereas I'm sure there are people involved in jobs in AI. I feel like it's gonna take a lot of jobs too, and it's just like, especially with stuff like, you know, developers and movie studios thinking that they have the right to your voice and likeness and stuff to then go and make
Yeah.
a movie without you or voice a character without you. And we can tell, like, there's not been a single, I
Didn't the
have not
Flash
seen a
use AI?
single, I'm sure it did, but I mean, like, I haven't seen a
Did it?
single like thing where you see a voiced character and you're not like, oh yeah, that sounds just like an actor. Like, no, like
Yeah.
no
Using
one
it
is
in like the creative space sucks. It really does suck
literally,
to take
there's
it away
not,
from humans.
no AI program is going to create a performance like Ellie and Joel in The Last of Us
Yeah.
or Cortana in Halo or anything like that. Like
Cortana is
they're
literally AI. Not just
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Literally, yeah, yeah, she is. But she's voiced by a human being
I'm just
who
kidding. I'm just kidding.
was snubbed in the 2022
Yeah.
Game Awards. All right,
Who got snubbed in the Game Awards?
Jen Taylor. She should have been up for the voice actress for Halo Infinite. She's
That
amazing.
was based on when that game came out,
Who
right? When
won?
they released it.
Yeah,
Xbox always does that shit.
I don't know, but she wasn't even nominated.
Right, because the game wasn't considered, right? Overall.
Yeah, that's why I was saying 2022.
They
It
should
came
have
out in
nominated
20,
Craig for something. That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
The game came out in December of 21, so 2022 it was eligible for nomination.
Damn, that game 3 years old already, almost.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't think she'll see this, but Jen Taylor's amazing. So, like she's like my favorite voice actors. So,
There you go, man.
AI
Shoot
in
your
video
shot.
games should
Yeah.
only be used for procedural
No.
generation, bro. Like that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll always push back a little bit in that like there are definitely uses for AI overall in the world and in gaming that can be good, but when you're using it to take away from people, that sucks.
Exactly.
And that's not a good use for it. But there are definitely good uses for AI overall. It's being used in ways that help people too. It's there's you can use things in good and bad ways, and it sucks when you see innocent people who are like just trying to work become a victim of something like that. That does suck. So support all the voice actors in the industry.
Steven, do you want to talk about your beef? Your
I don't
ongoing
have any
social media beef.
I don't have a social media
Oh, you
beef.
sure?
The
Nah,
idiot-
we're not talking about that fucking bum on this show anyway.
Yeah,
don't
I don't
give
like-
him any fucking
yeah.
don't give him any play.
I was right. He's an idiot. And we leave
Oh
it at
my
that.
I agree.
God.
I agree. That is the only way to live.
Breaking news. So Gollum is $10 on Amazon.
It'll go
That's
lower.
$10
Right now.
too much, man. $10 too much.
It'll go lower.
You
I'm
play
as big a
Gollum?
Lord of the Rings guy. No, I will not. I will not support
Somebody
that shit,
on my
man. Like,
timeline played Gollum. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was K-Man.
I'm a-
That's who played it.
oh, did he?
Yeah,
I can see
yeah.
that. That feels like a game, to be honest.
Yo, I might
I'm a Lord
bite,
of the Rings
yo. I might bite. I don't know.
I'm a Lord of the Rings guy. I will not support when they treat like the IP I
They're gonna-
love like shit.
Y'all don't like Gollum?
all of the
I
all
love
of the
Gollum, but not that shit, bro.
But the graphics
I saw
look
that
good.
like
no, they're not.
I thought the graphics looked good.
you're gonna hold on. Stop. Pause.
Man.
A few weeks ago, Steven, this man came on this show and told us that Elden Ring, and
looked
Sekiro looked like PS3 games, and he just stood there, looked me in the eye, and said, "Fucking Gollum looked good." I'm sorry.
I might have to get Gollum. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, they're gonna go out in the desert and they're gonna dig up all the copies
Oh
of
my
ET
god.
so that they can dump all of the copies of Gollum right
Gollum
next
and
to
King
it.
Kong.
Gollum, yeah. and King
Put
Kong.
him right there with him.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
listen,
they're gonna.
listen. Don't do Kong like that, because listen, Kong, it had the good combat, but everything else about the game was trash.
There was nothing good about that game.
was-
Like, stop.
No,
Stop.
was. We had a good time. I streamed it. Everybody was enjoying it. We had a good time. The boss fights was cool. But
If there was a
it's garbage.
a landfill of awful games, you'd have Kong, you'd have Kong and Gollum and E.T. and that Quantum Error
Superman
game.
64.
He said Quantum Error. Yo, he wild.
Final Fantasy 16.
All right, you pushing it. Starfield, Halo Infinite.
No. All right, hold on. Wait a minute.
Look, we gonna talk about
The
it.
wheels are coming off here. But
No,
I mean,
that was-
Final Fantasy 1 through 16. That's a fair play. No,
If you want to say 1 through
I'm
15,
joking.
cool, but not too much on 16.
No, I'm
I
joking,
haven't
no.
played it. I won't
Seriously,
play it, so-
there's those games that just look like they're asset flips that steal content and
Man,
have
shout out to the
weird
Quantum
AI.
Error Dev. Don't listen to him, man. Send me a code for that next game. They making a
Like-
dinosaur game, man. Send me a code for that dinosaur first-person shooter y'all
Oh,
working
they
on,
already
man.
have another game up? They got another game
Hey.
going?
Yeah, they working on another game.
Dude, look at they
They're-
overcame Xbox Series S to make another game. That's incredible.
It's crazy to me that game came out and that studio's making another game, but Callisto Protocol, that studio's cooked. They're done. And that game was all right. That game
I
was
mean,
way
look,
better than Quantum
Callisto Protocol got fucking lifelike graphics. Look at Quantum Error
Yeah.
compared to that shit.
Error. Right. Yeah. So,
I mean, at least on
man,
Quantum
there
Error,
you
you
go.
can blow into your DualSense though when you doing CPR.
That's true.
Yes, that's a real feature. That's a real
That's
feature.
disgusting, man.
I will give it some credit for some of those like features that it does because it runs with like the firefighter thing,
Man, how much is that?
you
game
know.
worth?
So
Listen, imagine you go into whatever GameStop, you buy a secondhand DualSense controller, and the guy before that like fucking loved that game and was just blowing into his controller day after day. No, thank
Oh
you,
my
man.
God. Let me see how much that game is, man. I'm saying if it's $10, I might have to buy it. $30,
$10.
kick. I was about to say something bad. Don't no. I was about to say something bad. No, that is unacceptable. $30 for that shit. That shit should be in PS Plus by now. Hell no.
Yo, so which of the these new Game Pass drops are you guys like most excited to play or give a shot?
What's the drops? Tell us the drops.
Just the ones that have come out recently. There's Path of the Goddess. There's Dungeons of Hinterberg. There's
That Capcom game.
the other
that just
one.
came out is terrible.
Flintlock,
Flintlock. Wait, which one's terrible?
Path
That
of the Goddess is
Capcom game, not Path of the Goddess. It's called Kuni or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kunimitsu Path of the
That
Goddess.
shit is trash.
I heard people loved it. Why didn't
I
you like
played
it?
the demo. It was ass, man. I mean,
Really?
listen, it looks like a PSP game, you know, and on top of that, the combat is weak sauce. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
It got some strategy elements to it where you recruiting people
Like
to join
tower
your little-
defense almost,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's interesting, but the game it just felt terrible and it looks like a PSP game, and I'm
Okay.
I'm good on that.
That's a no for you. So which one like of those three are you gonna? Is it Dungeons of Hinterberg for you or is it Flintlock?
I'm gonna try Dungeons and Hinterberg. I haven't played it yet, but no, I've been having fun with Flintlock. I've been having a lot of fun. That game is great.
Right. Got you, Steven. What are you looking at?
I mean, I've got all three of those installed: Flintlock, Path of the Goddess, and Dungeons of Hinterberg. I'm not sure what I'm going to start first yet, though, because I've got a bunch of stuff installed. So
Yeah. Right. Well, you usually play like 25 games at the same time, so I don't really accept that answer. Which one are you gonna play first?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm thinking Dungeons of Hinterberg. Probably, I've been seeing a lot of it on the timeline.
Dude, it's cool.
I think the next game I'm going to play is Venba though, because it's leaving Game Pass soon. It's
I
only
like
like an hour
Venba.
long.
That was a cool game, man.
Yeah.
That game actually is kind of special to me. My wife is from the same area of India that guy is from. So like I've eaten all the food you make in that game. So it was really
That's
cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna play it coming up soon. It leaves Game Pass in 6 days. So, but Neon White also came to Game Pass recently.
I've heard
I
that
wanna
game's
play that.
amazing.
And then I've got Grease. I don't know how to say it. GRIS. I've heard that game's good. It's from Devolver. I installed Ghostwire Tokyo and Everspace 2, Ayuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes, Atomic
Ghostwire
Heart.
Tokyo is kind of cool. That was a really
Yeah.
solid game.
That game
actually.
was fire to me. I love that game.
Yeah, it's too bad that we'll never get another one. Fucking Xbox.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I want to
forgot
start
this thing,
Liza P and stuff soon too.
I gotta play that game, Liza P.
No,
Yeah.
People keep telling me it's like amazing.
Liza
So.
P. Just play
Yeah.
Bloodborne, man. Just
Liza Phil.
It's
I've already
literally
played.
great value Bloodborne. Just play Bloodborne.
I mean, I've played Bloodborne already, so another one, playing a new one would be good.
I know what y'all didn't play. Y'all ain't play Potato Sack Racing Simulator 2024.
Why would anyone
No, I
play
fucking
that?
didn't. I will not play that
Play that
game.
game. No, try
Why
the
would I
demo.
play that?
I'm telling you, try. Y'all
Why
gonna love
would I
it.
do-
Try the demo.
I'm gonna love it. What?
Y'all gonna love it. I'm telling you.
Sorry, hold on. Can you say the name of the game again? What?
Potato Sack Racing Simulator 2024. Just trust me on it. You play the demo for 10 minutes. Just give it 10 minutes, and then you
What's
go
it on?
and then
What's it
come.
on?
I just want. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all play the game. Y'all come back next week and tell me what y'all think about it.
All right. Okay, I can do that much.
That's all I'm
Potato
telling
Sack
you.
Simulator.
The demo on
All right.
PlayStation, you can download it.
All right,
Never
I'll
gonna
do
finish
that.
Blue Dragon, man. Potato Sack Simulator.
Potato Sack.
Sack Racer Simulator.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Where does that on?
Shit, I don't know, but
It's on the PlayStation Store. I don't know if it's on Steam or Xbox.
I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna play that shit.
Yo, just play the demo for 10 minutes, yo.
I'll do that.
It's
download
unlike
it.
any game you ever played. It's the most unique game. I'm telling you. You play it, it's crazy.
Is it like? It almost feels like that would have to have like rhythm mechanics for that
No,
to
it's
work.
not. I'm
Like,
telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. I'm telling you.
all right, fair enough. I mean, I thought like I one time downloaded Power Wash Simulator as a joke, and I fucking loved it. That game's amazing. So I'll try Potato Sack Racing or whatever.
Y'all got anything for me? That's all I got.
No, that's it for me,
It's
man.
all on the itinerary.
Mhm.
Too
Kinda
much
slow.
going on today.
Slow news week into a decent conversation, I thought.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
We need
I'm
some kind of controversy to go down this week.
Yeah,
something big. Yeah. Without not you fighting with console warriors.
Yeah. Y'all gotta go see
Y'all
gotta go see Deadpool too, man. We gotta talk about that next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I might
I'm
go see it
working
tonight.
I'm working it. Look at
Yeah,
this,
so you gonna see it.
So look at this shit.
You see it 10 times.
Yeah, you gonna see it 20 times.
This is what I'm working. Listen to this. So I go in at 6:00 at night tomorrow. I work till 2 a.m.
No.
And then I work 4 to 12 a.m., 2 to 10
Oh, that's the
p.m.,
worst shift, bro.
12 to 8, and then I
Who's
go in
going to a
at
movie that early?
8:30 in the morning
Me,
on Tuesday.
8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
My movie theater the first showing for any movie at the movie theater where I live at is 12 o'clock. That's like the earliest.
Yeah, see, and they don't know how
yeah.
they don't know what they're doing because as soon as the summer started, I started opening us up at 11 a.m. and 10 a.m. and we've gotten an extra 50 to 150 people every day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did I hear you wrong? Did you say 4 a.m. shift?
No, 4 p.m. to 12
p.m. Okay, I heard you. That's why I asked. I was like, who the fuck is seeing a movie at 4 a.m.?
No. Now we have 10. This week we have the first Deadpool show is at 10 a.m. And then there's 38 shows a day of Deadpool Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
The last show's at 11:45 p.m. And if that 11:45 p.m. show sells out, we will put a 12:15 a.m. show in. And we will keep opening shows until people stop coming.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I'm probably gonna go see it tonight. They got shows every 30 minutes.
I got a question. Is there an exclusive popcorn thing for this movie? Because I know you didn't get me the Dune.
You didn't see the one with the Wolverine one?
Look, you are not going to get me to tell y'all anything live on the internet because AMC and Disney are flipping out because some shit got out early. So
yeah, somebody leaked.
I'll text.
Somebody leaked that Wolverine bucket, brother. I can say I don't work for that. Somebody leaked the Wolverine bucket. I seen it on Twitter. That's all I know. I don't know if they have a Deadpool one, but I did see the Wolverine one.
There is a CCV, the collectible vessel, whatever you want to call it. They have those out. They're going to be sold today. So if you want one, you better go today and get one because the movie's playing today.
I have a friend who's a manager at a theater, man. I don't got to go do shit.
Not me. It's not me. I'm not talking about me. I'm not saying you.
Man, I'm gonna see what they got when I'm going to the theater tonight. I'm gonna go see what they got.
You already see it. Have you tried using your pass yet that I gave you?
Yeah, I did. We saw a movie.
Okay, you did.
It was good.
Worked. Awesome.
It worked. It was all good.
I expect a shout out next time.
Okay, all right, I got you. All right, maybe we'll go this weekend. I'm gonna try to get one of those
I gotta see.
collectible
I need to get with
Wolverine pussies or whatever it's called.
I need to get with you 2099. I've got 2 more passes I can give out. They're annual passes. They work for the whole year, so
Oh, really?
I have to get you one too if you have an AMC near you.
Let me see. Is it a? I always go to Studio Movie Grill because they got the best food. But I mean, I don't know if it's AMC. Yeah, it's
Them free
AMC.
tickets.
3 miles away.
Actually, you know what? Your pass isn't gonna work this weekend for Deadpool.
Oh, we
Disney's
know
not
they,
allowed-
they never let it work for premium Disney
Yeah.
movies. Hell no.
Disney's not allowing them for the first 8 days, so you'll have to pay to see it.
And then by then I won't be able to get the Wolverine bucket or whatever. Or I mean, sorry, no, you don't have to talk about that. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. The collectible vessel.
Everybody knows about it.
He gonna see that black Suburban in front of his door when he get up.
I'm just not gonna post any pictures of them, but everyone knows about him. What is that damn cat?
8 days. Do you think that'd be too much for me, or do you think they'll run out of them?
Oh, we're gonna be out by tomorrow night. They're
Bro, you
limiting
need
them
to go see the movie. Listen, movies like this, you have to go see it ASAP.
You don't want to
bro.
get spoiled.
They're
Just go
gonna
see it.
spoil the
All
shit
right.
out this movie, bro.
All right. Maybe we'll go this weekend.
What did y'all go watch though? You said you went and saw a movie.
We took my niece and nephew. Man,
Inside Out.
all right, man. We took my niece and nephew to go see Despicable Me 4, which is a cute movie. Had a good time, whatever.
I loved it.
But before that, right? We went to go get this place, this like macaroni and cheese place that they love. I pull in there with my little niece and my nephew. It's right next to what they call a wholesale strip club. I don't know what wholesale prices are in a strip club or how that works, but man, that was the last place I wanted to take my niece and nephew. But no, we went to go see Despicable Me 4. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun. Bought way too much candy and all that shit, but it was good. It was good.
It's good. I'm glad you're enjoying
Solid. All right, well, if that's it,
That's it. That's all for me.
We'll let the people know what we doing next week. We supposed to be starting the live shows next week. I gotta see what schedule they're gonna hit me with for these classes I gotta take next week, and then we gonna lock in. Let y'all know up in the Discord if y'all in the Discord. If not, y'all can follow the Twitter or X page. You know,
We'll see too.
Respect the guidelines and don't get nuked because Elon been nuking everybody. So you know, keep it player. Don't get yourself in trouble. You know, and all that good stuff. And look, it's been a good show. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, bye. Thank you, everybody. Love you.